guys, welcome back to another episode of the H2H Show. I'm Keita.
And I'm Clyde.
And this week, we are going to be answering your questions.
Yeah, so we took a poll recently on Instagram to see what you guys want to know about Keita and I, and also about the H2H Show. So, let's dive into it.
Alright, so I got my handy dandy iPad here with all your questions, and the number one question America wants to know, what does the H2H Show stand for?
And this is a big one, and we get this all the time. So the H2H Show is the Honeycomb Hideout, right? And the Honeycomb Hideout, if you look at an Urban Dictionary, it just means a place to have fun with your friends. And when I first bought the condo, that's pretty much what this place was. It was a place where our friends would come. I was one of the only first people that had their own spot, so this was like the headquarters for everybody.
Yeah.
So we came here playing games, drinking hookah.
We threw a lot of drinking hookah.
I mean, smoking hookah, drinking liquor, and alcohol.
We threw a lot of parties, so this was like the fun zone. We're not those people anymore, but we still call it the H2H Show.
Yep.
All right, the next question is how we met.
This is a loaded question right here. How we met? Well, no, actually it's not. So we met at a mutual friend's birthday party? Was it a birthday party?
No. So my friend was dating his friend, and his friend had an apartment, and it was a pajama party.
Oh, pajama party.
But only the females showed up in pajamas. So, and it wasn't like lingerie. I was wearing like shorts and a tank top, but like, yeah, that's where we met. We didn't hit it off.
Well, it was a pajama party for girls, but there was only like 3 girls. I remember going there thinking it was supposed to be this big party. It was like 6 guys and like 3 girls.
Like 3 of the guys lived there though.
Yeah, and most people that were there were guys
and there were 4 girls, but one of them was dating the guy who lived there. So I guess 3 available.
Yeah, so
it was not what anybody thought it was
at all.
At all, but that's how we met.
It was crazy because at that time I never thought that I would be where I'm at right now with her beside me right now.
Ditto. I didn't like him. I thought he was Aggie. If I'm gonna be honest.
She was ready.
Who's Grim? So I guess I'll take this one. Grim is the cat, obviously. I got him for Christmas 2015 from Clyde. Yeah, he's my baby. That's who Grim is. He's the 3rd member of the H2H Show. Where we live.
So we live in Boston, Massachusetts, specifically Brighton, or you can say we live in Lower Alston area.
Like on the border.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
That's where we live. What are our jobs?
You go first, man. I don't see your job.
Okay, so I just got a new job. I just started on Monday. So I am a construction project coordinator, and I'm really excited about it. It's been a crazy week, but I'm learning a lot, and yeah.
Right now, I'm a software developer. Specifically, I develop iOS apps. So that's what I do right now. I work at an e-commerce company in Boston.
Okay, this one's funny. Y'all seem like active people. Why do you have a cat? I don't know if this is like,
a weird question.
Why do you have a cat versus having a dog because you can like run, or is it like why do you have a pet because you're like out and about a lot and you're at home? So
I agree with that, but I don't think we're that active. So let me know what you're seeing because I need to get on the same page.
Well, I guess we'll answer both those questions. So like, if it's why do you have a cat versus a dog, we both grew up with cats. I always had a cat. You always had a cat, right?
I always had a cat. I think this was like my 4th cat, technically.
But like I am like a cat lady who just happens to be in a relationship. Clyde always had a cat to like keep mice away. Like it wasn't like a love of cats. It was just like do a job. They
had a duty to perform, and they performed it admirably.
Yeah,
they didn't work.
Grim is not a worker. He probably would run away from a mouse, honestly, if we ever had them. So
having a dog is a whole bunch of maintenance. We have to have someone come and wash the dog, walk the dog, feed the dog. Right now, Grim, he just does his own thing. You just gotta have food in his bowl and water in the water bowl, and he's set to go.
Yeah,
we really don't have to have anyone watch him or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's low maintenance. And honestly, I'm lazy. I really don't have the time to get up in the morning and walk the dog.
I do want a dog, but I feel like the perfect time to get a dog is when you have kids who are old enough to make like their chore is to walk the dogs. Like,
but they're not going to do that. They're going to get tired of that soon, too.
I mean, that's their chore. No allowance then.
But they won't do it. I got time to deal with that.
Well,
you can get a robot dog. We can get a robot dog. Put batteries in it, then he can do his thing.
We'll discuss that at a later date. Get a robot dog. How is space divided up in the bathroom? Do y'all put your hair products in one place? I think this is so funny because it's like very specific.
Yeah.
We can do house tour a different day.
Yeah.
But
we'll definitely get the house tour.
I reorganize the bathroom every like 3 months because I'm just like a psycho. But right now, yes, we have like little dividers under the sink, and there's like, I have a divider full of like my hair products, deep conditioners, oils, all that stuff, and then he has like where his like clippers and stuff is, but like brushes, combs, picks, stuff like that, like we both would use are in a mutual space. And then as far as other products, we kind of have our own sides, like, but like not, because I have a drawer that has like bar soap, that's what I use, but he uses liquid soap, so like all the soap is still next to each other, just not like in the same bucket, I guess you would say. So we kind of split it up by what the product is, and how big it is, and if it can be in its own section or not. But we do kind of have our own sides. Certain things go on his side, certain things go on my side.
Yeah, and like we don't have a lot of storage here, but it's not that bad right now because I don't have too many hair products. Usually I just have a do-rag sitting there, deodorant, a brush. I just recently got clippers just because we were in this COVID-19 lockdown, and I can't go to the barbershop, so I had to order that. But usually I wouldn't even have that, so there's plenty of room for what stuff I need. It's pretty much just her stuff taking up the whole cabinet space. So not really too much of a big deal for us right now, but definitely on the next spot, we're definitely opting for more storage.
I feel like I don't have that much stuff. I have the normal amount of stuff for someone with like natural hair.
The Dyson stuff, that takes up.
That's not even under the sink because it doesn't fit. It's in the room.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
you just make it shut up.
There's still a lot of stuff in there.
Anyways, next question. Who cooks and cleans more? We're going to
Okay.
have very different opinions on this one.
This is different because it depends on what period we're talking about. Currently, you. But I've been busy lately. But before it was me because I had.
When is before?
Before, I would say
Like
3
years ago?
I would say 2018, late 2009, early 2019.
That's
I was dishes. I had my, what is it? The mac and cheese casserole I make. I got that. I had my golden shrimp. That's bomb. And I have my panini that I make that are bomb.
Your golden chicken. You've never made golden shrimp.
Golden chicken.
You said
I made some golden shrimp too.
Okay, sure.
Those are my signature go-tos. But
I do all the cooking and cleaning.
Not a cleaning. No, I'm cleaning.
Yes, Clyde only cleans the game
the
room.
whole room.
Yeah, this room.
And I clean the
This
kitchen
is
too.
the only room he
In
cleans.
the kitchen too.
He only cleaned the kitchen because he took all the garbage in here and put it in the kitchen, and I said I wasn't cleaning it. That doesn't count. On a regular basis, I cook every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, now that we're in COVID. I do the dishes. I have to like bitch at him to clean the bathroom, and when he doesn't do it, I just get sick of it and do it myself. I clean up our bedroom. I clean up the living space.
No, that's a joint space. The joint space we clean it together. You may clean up the kitchen a little bit more because you cook, but that's about it.
Okay, if I cook, then you should be doing the cleaning. That should be a fair trade-off. The only chore
Who
he
takes the
has...
trash out? Who takes the trash out?
The only chore he has is taking out the trash, and
Exactly.
I will take this camera right now
This
and
camera-
show how much
Thanks.
trash is in there right now. There's like 3 trash bags, so you're not even taking the trash out. Like, okay, I just got really amped, but...
Because we can go over this all day.
Is there pressure from your families to get married since y'all live together?
Yeah. It's funny how it went from be single, live your life, to now it's like marriage and kids now. Like when you're gonna get married, when you're gonna have kids. And so the answer to that is yes.
I think there was. Your parents say all of the time that like they're over us getting married, they just want grandkids at this point. Like you're taking too long.
I'm down with that. That's a cheaper route.
I'm not
That's a cheaper route.
That's not a cheaper route. Anyways, but I think on my side, I don't know if it would be pressure. It's just like more like, cool, you guys are still just dating. Like it's not like they're like hounding. Well, my side at least, they're not like hounding us, but they're just like, oh, like any day now, kind of. But like your side is definitely like. His mom is constantly like dropping hints, being like, yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, and like all of her kids are married and like or like have grandkids.
No, I think it's more the grandkids because even in my circle, most of my friends now are either have long-term girlfriends and are married or have kids. And I'm like one of there's a couple of us still left, but I'm like one of those couple that still don't have, that aren't married and don't have kids as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like keeping up with the Joneses with her, like they have kids, now it's your turn to have kids.
Yeah, I think there's way more pressure to have kids on your side than to have a wedding, but my mom is very hardcore, like, don't you dare get pregnant and be a baby mama.
That's
a conversation for another day. Is Grim sick of you yet?
I don't know, but I'm sick of Grim.
You've been sick of Grim since the day you bought him.
Grim's cool when she's not around because he's whiny when she's around. When it's just us in the house, just the guys, he knows to play his part. He just chills, just mellows, lays down, and that's it. When she's around, he wants to jump around on the counter. He wants to try to rip it up. He wants to jump on me while I'm working. He just aggy. Or, for example, if I had the door closed and I just want to be by myself, then he's meowing. He's clawing at the door. He's like crying
out there right now. Grim and I are like soulmates. Like he is like very needy and like wants love, but then also is.
But likes me more than you though for some reason. If we had a choice between me and Keita, he's coming to me regardless.
Only because I give him unconditional love and you give him love in like sprinkles. So like he eats that shit up because he doesn't get it a lot.
I think the reason why, because me and Grim, because I'm the one who got Grim, right? So I got him off Amazon. Oh no, Craigslist.
No,
Craigslist. And I met his previous owner. We got him when he was a kitty. So for that week, it was a surprise for Keita. For Keita. So for that whole week, I was pretty much sleeping with him. He was sleeping with me in the bed. He was young. So I'm all he knew. You know what I'm saying? I was the first person he really knew because he was like a baby when I got him. Then when Keita came in the picture like 2 weeks later, it was like, okay, I like her too because she just gave me love, but my real love is Clyde.
I think it's so funny that you let him sleep with you for the week that like... So first of all, Clyde got this cat and then like kicked me out of the house because I was supposed to be a surprise and was like, yeah, you gotta go till Christmas. I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay. So I went home like, I don't, like, whatever. And as soon as like you gave him to me, he was no longer allowed to sleep in the bed. Like, why? He slept in the bed when you had him.
Because I didn't want to make it a habit. He was new, so but at that time you got him, he was already acclimated to the house. The reason why I slept with him because it was brand new. So I wanted him to get comfortable, but after 2 weeks he was already comfortable. So he didn't need to sleep with me anymore.
Well, I would say Grim is definitely sick of me, whether he's sick of you or not. Before, if we would fall asleep without shutting the door, because we'll leave it open until like we're actually going to bed, just so we can come and go. If we fall asleep without shutting the door, like he is in there, we wake up at like 3, 4 a.m. and like Grim is just like in your face. But we've fallen asleep a couple times during this quarantine and like he doesn't come in the room. I don't think he cares anymore because he's just like, you're here every day. I don't.
But I also think because he sleeps in like our boiler room, so that's like one of the warmest places in the house. And our house gets cold, especially our room. So when he's in that room and he's warm, he's like, fuck it, I'm not going to come bother them until they wake up.
Also, for you PETA people out there, he has a bed that's not in the boiler room, but he likes the boiler room. He was sleeping in there like before, and I bought a second bed and put it in there so he wouldn't be sleeping on the floor. So like he has his choice of couches, beds, whatever, and he chooses to sleep in there. We don't like lock him in the boiler room. He comes and goes as he pleases. There's a little kitty cat door on the door and everything. How long have you been together?
So how long have you been messing around or been together
officially? How long have you been officially dating?
Officially 5 years. 5 years and some change, right? Yeah. We just had our 5th year anniversary in March.
March what?
March 2nd.
Okay.
Got it.
You passed the test. Yeah, but we met in 2013. We went on in July. No.
I have no idea. It's fuzzy.
Yeah, okay. We met at the end of June because that next week I went to Pennsylvania for the 4th of July and you had a party. And we were like texting about that.
Yeah.
Because you invited me to that party, but I was in Pittsburgh. But anyways, so we met then and then we went on our first date in September. So there was like a couple of months of like talking on social media or like texting and calling, whatever. And then we actually went on our first date and then we did on and off talking, blocking each other, getting a whole other girlfriend.
So I had to make her go through a 2-year trial period to make sure she could handle being my girlfriend. So that's what that was. So then after the 2 years was up, she was still here. So I'm like, okay, you passed. And then from 2015 and on, you see us here right now.
Like, do y'all see this shit? Like, you said that with a straight face.
Yes.
He's a fucking psycho. Yeah, that was all of the questions. So thank you so much. If you have other questions, we can do this again at a later date.
Just DM us on the Instagram channel, and then we'll do a part 2 of this with some additional questions that you guys may have.
Yeah, so that's it for us today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. See you next time, guys. See ya.